So for today's video, I'm going to be showing how I'm directly wiring my Starlink Mini using the Winegard Digital Antenna's wires that were up here. I need to get a step-up converter for electricity. As far as I can tell, trying to Google stuff, it needs a little bit of a boost in power to work appropriately. I'm using the Veritas Van's Starlink case. This was a magnet mount in a previous video, and I'm switched it over to more of like a permanent fixed mount, semi-permanent anyway, to go on this van roof rack. So the wires look like they might be long enough to go to the passenger side. That's ideally where I want to put it. You can see I've been kind of beefing up this roof rack up here so it can be more like a deck and support some more stuff. So let's go ahead and get this wired up. The wiring's really easy. So I just have little butt connectors that have heat shrink on them. You just crimp together. You put the wires in, you crimp them, and then when you are all done, you just heat shrink it so it seals out water, weather, like just to finish the connection off. I'll still add electrical tape to them though. That's just kind of what I do to stuff. So just to add an extra layer for rubbing and whatever that might happen. So once those wires were connected, I haven't put the heat shrink on yet. I'm plugging in the power cable in the back of the Starlink. The Starlink power cable that this came with is actually very tough to get in, which is tough in a good way because it helps. It's like a squeegee action that keeps water out. So I just had to kind of get that wedged in there. I don't think water's going to go in there though. Flipped the power on to the van and I saw like a little spike in amps, which was kind of good to see. Kind of makes me think that the Starlink has already taken power. You see it's probably booting itself on right now. From everything I read, the Winegard wire was connected to the left side, driver's side lights in the back. So if you had a problem with the wire, you'd have a problem with your lights. So my lights are still working with everything powered on, so I don't think I tripped any breakers or anything like that. Checked up on the Starlink app, got power. It looks like it's working. It's in standby mode right now, so it wasn't taking a whole lot of energy, but it did power on, so that's good. Now my camera on the roof overheated, so when I pushed record, it only took a photo, but this is where I got ready to heat shrink using a heat gun. That worked fine. I kind of like went back in different videos that did work, and I was able to find a picture of them. I could kind of see the heat shrink. You can see it's nice and tight. There's glue in there, like adhesive, so when you heat them, they like shrink down, but also put adhesive in there to hold nice and tight. And like I said, I got electrical tape. I did this when I did the soft start. It's just, I don't know. It's maybe I've just always done it. So I'm just starting on the wire on the outside, and I'm kind of working the twists inward to kind of give the wire like a little bit of a pull into the middle, into the splice. So hopefully it lessens the potential for them to try to pull out of the splice. Ordered a new saw blade and ordered some extruded aluminum so that I can increase the roof rack's structure so I could support a little bit of a deck and start carrying cargo and stuff up there. I really recommend ordering an appropriate saw blade for aluminum because that was so easy to cut through. I was amazed. Now the Starlink did not fit on the passenger side. The wire just was not long enough, but it's not the end of the world. The way I'm making this upper deck area, it's kind of, I can move it back and forth. So got little crossbars cut. I'll tighten all this down. The Starlink is going to sit in the back on this side. That way it leaves more of the front open for cargo or decking. I should be able to walk on the top of this van when this is all completed. On the step-up converter, I did put double-sided tape, and it's kind of padded tape. My thought is the double-sided tape will help pad it from vibrations as I'm driving. So I still drilled holes in, and I put in 2 screws on each side with the double-sided tape. So the little step-up converter shouldn't go anywhere, and hopefully any vibrations from driving don't sit there and just shake the thing apart. So it's nice and tight, nice and solid, and it's going to sit under aluminum that's going to cover it so it'll be protected from the elements. But that thing is water resistant anyway. Now, just like in my other video, I kind of put like a little stress loop in the Starlink's wire, and I closed the stand, because when the stand is closed, it closes off the back of the wire too, so the wire really can't pull out of the Starlink. So I got that all tightened up. with this roof rack, the way I have it situated, I can actually access the back of the Starlink. And if there was no power for some reason, I could pull the power plug, just cut the zip tie, pull the power plug. I can take the 120 volt power supply it came with, I can just plug it in and run it through the door. So if I ever lost power for some reason and I suspected something was wrong with the 12 volt, I can use a different system. Now, as far as mounting this on the roof, I am gonna use a little bit of Loctite. This is just Loctite Blue. It's not the permanent Loctite. This is just the one that helps prevent it from loosening with vibrations. I'm gonna get this nice and snug. I'm not gonna go overly tight with this because the Veritas Van's mount is just made out of a really tough plastic. So I'm just getting it nice and tight, but not making sure I don't deform the plastic at all. And then this is kind of like a little hint of what's to come. Here's one of the pieces of aluminum that I got cut. You can see how it's all gonna fit, how everything's gonna be covered up. I'm gonna go ahead and prime this, drill it, and put a bed liner coating on it. I gotta make a little more supports to help support some weight underneath there, but it should be the same on both sides, so it should be nice. So that's it for this video. I'll have more videos on this in the future. Like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.